That's right, guys. Colorado State just tipped off against the Buffs. And man, do we need this dub after Sunday's embarrassing loss to UNC. These are my 3 keys to the game for Rams' success tonight. First, high intensity has to be present from tip-off. We've seen CSU consistently be a second-half team, especially this year. That attitude needs to quickly change heading into this heated rivalry, because a slow start won't suffice. Second, man defense has to lock in. It's not that the Rams played bad overall against UNC. They shot over 50% from the field, but just couldn't find a way to stop ball movement from the Bears' side. If they want to compete tonight, strong, clean defense will be key. And lastly, the Rams need to have intentional shots. When they get in a bind near the end, it's easy to result in sloppy, rushed attempts. So finding a way to slow the game down and take shots that are necessary and well thought out will help them succeed. They did a great job driving the ball through the paint last outing, so hopefully that will be another trend tonight. That's all I have for right now, but stick around later in the show to hear a live update from Boulder. Madison and Kira, back to you. How's it going, Rams? Welcome back to the very last edition of CAC's Closeout for the semester. For tonight, we'll pick up where we started with CSU basketball, and then conclude with a special feature on someone who has impacted CSU in so many ways. All of that coming your way on CAC's Closeout, which starts right now. As you heard from earlier in the show, the CSU men's basketball team traveled down to Boulder to tussle with the Buffaloes. CU is currently 4-5, while the Rams are sitting at 6-3. Let's see how it's faring so far. So there's currently 15 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half, and CSU is actually trailing the Buffs with a score of 10-7. For the Buffs, Tristan Da Silva currently has 6 points, going 2 for 2 from the arc. And for Colorado State, Patrick Cartier is having 4 points right now. Either way, there is still a lot of game time left, and I'm really counting on the Rams to bring this win home to get their momentum back. But as always, we're just going to have to wait and see. And moving on for the last story I have for you tonight. Head volleyball coach Tom Hilbert just concluded his last season here at CSU. And boy, was it a remarkable run. I had the chance to talk to Hilbert and others about his incredible tenure.
26 years. That's how long CSU head volleyball coach Tom Hilbert has been here. And his accolades during that span are incredible. With 18 Mountain West regular season titles and 23 NCAA appearances, all comes down to a few winning coaching strategies.
Being able to go out and find recruits that I feel like when you look at that recruit, you have a vision of that player helping you win a conference championship. That has always been my philosophy. If I can't see them doing that, we don't recruit them. Being dedicated to this sort of family and team-like environment where everybody works very hard, everybody understands that you're constantly growing.
However, claiming championships isn't the only important goal Hilbert established for his team.
This is never a means to an end. You're always in transit. And so, being able to keep everybody feeling that way and understanding that it doesn't matter how many championships you just won, you move on and you're trying to get better in every area.
Though this is his attitude on the court, his influence outside of volleyball is what truly makes him special.
Tom off the court has been probably the most impactful part of him as a coach. He really, really loves us as humans.
And the ways in which he shows that are unlike no other.
A unique thing about Tom is how much he loves to entertain and cook for people. And so we have a lot of awesome memories, at his house where he is making gourmet things. And I'm not a foodie whatsoever, and so my palate has expanded immensely since having Tom cook for me.
Outside of the kitchen, other stunning Hilbert memories stick out, including one with Jackie's parents.
We all went to the park with him and Claire, and this was shortly after they just got married, so that was another part of it, was like we were excited to get to know the woman he just married, who's obviously amazing. And so the 4 of us just had a picnic at the park and brought sandwiches, and it was just cool to experience Tom outside of the volleyball court.
The care he demonstrates for his players and staff is admirable, and it translates into other areas as well.
He does not settle. And so when it comes to, recruiting or fundraising or asking for something for our administration in terms of like marketing, he demands the best, and he's willing to be patient and keep fighting for that like standard versus just settle for something because it's the easy route.
I think he does really well too is develop us as leaders, because he obviously has so much leadership experience and he's a great leader. He's led such a successful program.
And the reason for that is his heart for Fort Collins.
This community is very special and they love the sport. We've developed sort of a partnership with them throughout the years that I've been here, and that has made the job quality here so amazing. And I think it's something that you continue to cultivate, but certainly it's something that has kept me here for many, many years.
Jackie was able to share her senior recognition alongside Hilbert's tribute, creating a moment that she will never forget.
Walking up to Tom at the end there, to receive my little poster and give all my coaches a hug. It was a surreal moment to realize that, this is one of the last times I get to play with such an influential person and leader, and someone who will truly be, I'm sure a part of my life for the rest of my life, because he's family now.
But the pull of CSU will always remain.
Really, what I will miss the most is the daily interactions with young people. That keeps you young, it's fun. Those interactions in practice or just seeing somebody, out on campus or whatever, I will miss that quite a bit. And I will miss Colorado State University because I think it is an amazing place. But I'm not going to miss it that much because I'm staying here and I will be around. And I plan to always be a supporter of CSU. So, that I think will always be in my life.
Wow, I wish all the best to Hilbert as he transitions into retirement. It has been so fun to watch his teams compete, and I know the future of Rams volleyball will continue to hold the brand's great legacy he created. And with that, Rams, that is all the sports action I have for you tonight here on CAC's Closeout. I wish everyone the best of luck as we enter finals week. Speaking of, we have one more story for you all who may be a little too stressed about finals prepped. Stay tuned after the break.